Well, at least I got that working. So that's one thing out of the way. Now for the POMs, I guess. I just mess it up again. No, it's faint, but it's still just the angles can be a bit. Oh, you know what? It's not actually rendering that far. Hang on. What's the render distance on this? That was pretty low. See if that fixes some things. I'm having a strange rendering, like render culling issue almost. So that is in fact apparently POMs. If I put the render distance on that a little further. Okay, so I can see that from, I think, a significant distance. When I'm down on the ground, it's going to look normal. She should. Still, don't exactly know what's going on with these with the blocks. Don't know if it's cause. No, that should be showing like 3D bricks, and it's not. I think. Hang on. Go all the way down to the bottom. These are what I was using before. That is supposed to be rendered in a POM, and it just isn't. So it seems like the issue is still there, even when it's off. I don't, but like, even when I'm not live streaming, it's still there. So it's obviously it's a game issue, not a like hardware issue.
As for times where you still may see some textures that just don't look right, even after the next tip, I'd say it then has everything to do with the resource.
You know, I don't want to get into trouble. I'll keep it muted. Mid-map settings 1. Okay. That does not appear to be an option here. Oh, here we go. See if that fixes things. So, if you watched that last Twitch VOD, I thought there was something wrong with the game, like lagging or something on my Vanquish stream. Wasn't actually any issues at all. It was just on my end. if the internet's being used up by other people in the house, you can't exactly both stream and watch your stream and play the game at the same time. Because the viewing experience is going to struggle to watch a 1080p video when you're doing all that other stuff, even on a 5600X. So the shading on that looks real good. Unfortunately, I am still getting low frames. I don't think I'm going to be able to do POMs, so I'm just going to keep that off and see how. You know what? Let's try this a second. Alright, so as you can see, everything is now flat. Not sure where those extra shadows are coming from. That's not supposed to display like that. But as we turn this back on, I'm sure it's going to fix that. When it decides to come back on. I got both my dogs in here today. Got Milo here. Hello. Oh, yeah. And then I've got Cookie down there over side of me. Cookie. This is Cookie. They're both colours. Not too sure about the younger one, which is the big doggy. The little one here is the older doggy. And they both love their attention, and they get jealous if you're only paying attention to one of them. And they'll push each other out the... Why did I do that? He's going to start whining now. It's like, why are you going back to doing that when you could be pampering me? Attention seekers, the both of them. Lie down. Now he thinks he's going to get something out of lying down, so he behaves and sits. Not exactly what I asked him to do, but he can't really discern the difference like Cookie can. Yeah, something's really off about all this. Like, nothing's working as it should be. Like, except for these. These have somehow started working. I don't know why. But POMs, no. POMs haven't worked. And if you look up here, can I... Where is it? As you see up here, I've got a lot of memory. I've given it 30 gigs of memory. Don't know why it says 3720 there. Plus 300 megabytes. Well, 435. I'm not sure why it's doing that. But yeah, I have plenty. Right now, it's allocating about 12. It has been allocating 18 before, but yeah, for some reason, POMs have just stopped working. And I'm not entirely sure. Like, from what I could gather, doesn't seem like there's many videos out there about it. Ooh, I would really like to know how to fix that. Oh, here we go. It's talking about a car. So I've got to understand how to do palm distance with that. But this video's for another. That's the regular POM issues. I'm not getting regular POM issues right now. I'm getting irregular POM issues, as in. You know what? I'll just put parallax mapping. Could it be that? Could it be that at all? Like, it was working yesterday, so why would... Well, day before yesterday. So why would it be the texture pack? Well, let's give it a try. Let's get rid of that and see if that fixes it. Because I know that's an older piece of the pack, and that could just be the part of the puzzle that's doing it. Oh, well, we've already got more grass here, thanks to that. But yeah, that did not fix POMs. So if we try and do some... Oh, I hate doing this mid-game, because it can cause some really bad loading screens sometimes. Okay, so if we go to something like... does it seem like I've got anything else new? So I'm going to... This is what I did last time. Oh! Was I mistaking one pack for another? Let's have a look. I may have been mistaking one pack for another. I don't think Patrick's has POMs. That's my bad. However, I have noticed... Oh no, there it is. So if I was to turn shaders normal... Okay, POM depth is 30. We turn that down just a tad bit. That doesn't look half bad. It's when you get up close that you're like, that's not quite right. You could, that's there. That there is what can be the issue. But the stone probably looks real good. I'm getting 19 FPS. This is why I won't be using this, but... Oh yeah, that was what did the 3D bricks, now I remember. But stylistically, I did originally want this, but then like I realised I was using these, which these don't have any high-res textures yet. I think that's the... was it? Oh, there we go. Let's see, that's the mangrove trapdoor, and that doesn't really have a 3D texture. But this is how the POMs should look. But if you were to... So, as you probably noticed, it looks a lot cleaner than, you know, some people, and I've always looked at these and I wondered how are they making it look, the POMs look this good? Mine's not nearly as good as they made theirs look. There's a bit of tweaking. I've just found a video that sort of explains it all, but there's not a lot of videos out there. So this could be like a little tutorial for people. You go into video settings and you go to details. No, you do not go to details. You go to quality, and you don't have map levels to maximum because that's one of the details, and then the other is in details. You go to alternate blocks, you turn that on, and well, actually, that's not made a lot of difference if I'm being totally honest. That actually looks pretty decent. But there is some level of, yeah, you can see that where it just doesn't look quite right as you're going past. Oh, I did not need to do that. Where's brick wall? Brick wall. There we go. Seems like whenever I use an alternate texture pack though, like, I can never seem to find the bricks in that menu. Give me 1 second, Milo. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. My brain's just shut down on me. Oh yeah, details. So turn that back on. And quality. I don't know why that didn't actually make any difference in like visual thing, because normally it does. Things look like super bad on some items in the game. Oh, hang on. Let's just set time. I know there's a way to permanently set time. I've completely forgotten how to do it. I think that's something you have to do in the menu. Day. Let's just leave it a day. Yeah. Okay, so as you may notice, when you're standing next to a block like this, that doesn't look very good. So we are going to no, I'm not gonna have him make a mess in my room, so I'm just gonna go let him out of my room. No, you go lie down. You can stay with me. Oh, did not mean to do that. Relax, even if my fly is open, I've got like 2 layers on underneath with no fly, so that's just like joggies and pajama bottoms underneath. It's cold here, real cold. Oh, deja vu. Said that before. Okay, so seems POMs are working. There is no issue with POMs, and it does seem like there is no issue with POMs. And it does seem like streaming is the streaming. And it does seem like streaming. Why do you keep unmuting? Stop unmuting. The streaming side of things is definitely going well. So, it is conceivable that me and GoFox will be able to play. Albeit not with this texture pack, because it's quite performance heavy. So what I'll probably do is go back to the one I was using. Because Patrick's looks good, and at the same time, even minus the parallax, it's still, like, really, really good. Actually, I'm going to limit the range of parallax, because obviously I don't, if that grass is parallax occlusion mapping, it's only up close, and that's not really, you don't need it that far out anyway. So that's what I'm on about, the 3D grass. You can barely see it in this light, but it is there. Yeah, there, you can see it. I'm not entirely sure if that is parallax. Hang on. If I turn it to... Well, switch that to bump mapping. I'll get rid of it. Okay, so this just could be another form of bump mapping. I'm not entirely sure. But seems pretty fine to me. And I'm not going to explore too much because, oh, wait, that's not right. Or is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think optional models should definitely be at the top. But it does look like the stream's working. So I'm not gonna upload this one to YouTube or anything. I don't really see much point in that. But I wonder if I can bump that up past 26 frames per second. Let's see. Now we are going to keep, actually, yeah, we're going to keep parallax water mapping on for obvious reasons. And reflections will stay on. Obviously, that means the bricks don't nearly look as good as they did on the other texture pack, but that's fine because we do not have the computing power to handle that. I wonder if I can bump that up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That works fine. Yeah, render distance. Bring that down to 6 chunks. There we go. That might give us a bit of extra performance, I think. But yeah, I don't think people want to watch 26 frames per second, so let's try and push it a little more. You're going to start seeing jagged edges there, but that's fine. I mean, most people with like 2K resolution or lower probably aren't even going to notice the difference. Because, obviously... Morning fog on, yes. Yes, we want morning fog. That sounds cool. I wonder, oh, alternate box, does that do what I think it does? What's happened to the block blending? Because I'm pretty sure this had block blending. Um, I don't like depth of field that much, if I'm being honest. (2D volumetric). Honestly, I don't see the difference. I mean, if I flew up, I'd probably see the difference here, because like those aren't real. So no matter how high I fly up, I'm never gonna find them. I'm never gonna reach them because they're just like infinitely higher there on the skybox. What about volumetric 2D? Those are a certain height above. But like how they're using the 2D ones above that to give it like a more realistic effect, because you would have higher and lower clouds. These say 2D and they don't look 2D really. Oh, now it just looks like I'm floating in space or something. So if I switch to volumetric 3D, yeah, being totally honest, I really can't tell the difference. Winning fast. Oh. Wait, how did I end up over here? Didn't even see that cave there. I'm not going in any caves or anything. I don't want spoilers for what we'll be seeing. Because, you know, the worlds can only generate so much. Yeah, this actually looks good now. Like, I'm getting 35 to... As long as I'm getting up like, mostly 2 or above 30 FPS, it doesn't matter, because you guys aren't going to notice. I'm running the stream at 30 frames per second, so... With this having, like, so many vibrant colours in it, it's gonna be the case that you're gonna, like... Oh, that's why, like, those trees look more realistic than the other ones. Those look realistic, well, apart from this snow here, which doesn't quite look realistic. Let's just get rid of that. I mean, it's not going to matter, because when it snows, it's going to come back again anyway. But, like, that looks more real. I mean, it looks less real without snow on it, but, like... Snow doesn't come in the shape of, licorice or sorts. So... I don't know, actually. Without the snow, it kind of ruins the immersion. And you don't really notice the square shape of them until you're far away. Is that reflective at all? See, that's the thing, like, if I, hang on, because I remembered last stream having this far away didn't sound very good. Sounds best when I'm like this with the microphone. It's just, obviously, it's in my peripheral view. It can be quite distracting because this part here is metal. Refracts the light from the screen. So all you're seeing is just white things moving up and down the metal, which, you know, can be distracting. But I've got to get used to it sooner or later. Because I will be... See, I've always fought against polished because, obviously, you do a polished reflection. Unfortunately, it seems to ignore the fact that you're inside a building completely. So you get this sort of issue with bricks, which, as you all know, bricks are rugged, so they don't... it's a rough texture, it doesn't have any reflection, and for some reason it seems to think bricks are reflective. So this is my little abode. I don't know where that stalactite came from. That wasn't there before. Let's just put some andesite there. Just gives it more of a natural look anyway. Oh my god, why is it? You know what? I'm turning that back off. That looks horrible. Unless I can just turn it down. Sky reflection 0. There we go. And then just have like 2. There we go. So like now it will reflect some light, but it's not all of it. That wasn't even like polished. That's only supposed to do that to polish blocks, not thing it. But unfortunately, that does mean now that if I do pick something like polished granite and I go outside with it, it won't reflect the sky at all. Hang on, that needs to be... That's going to reflect some things, but unfortunately, while it does have the ray tracing, it won't ray trace the sky. But if you turn the ray tracing of sky on, it will do that indoors. So, unfortunately, I don't think that's proper ray tracing. I think when it does the skybox reflection, it's just the old method of, what do they call? It's just like a map of reflection of just all that, just like imprinted down onto it, regardless, just completely ignoring geometry altogether. Well, that does look a bit good, but like I said, it's gonna look weird on some blocks. Like, well, actually, you can't see it on there. I guess it's because we're in the dark a little bit, but like there is a bit of reflection there. It's just more faint, more unnoticeable. I swear this looked better yesterday. So I'm gonna go now, and in a while I will be doing the see, it keeps dropping to 28 frames per second. That's what's bothering me. So I'm gonna quit the game, and I'll see you guys next time, which hopefully will be in a couple of hours. I'm gonna set up the live stream for Prince of Persia, and we'll be doing that. My mind is blanking a lot today, so I might not be very wordy next time I play when I play Prince of Persia. That's fine. I'm sure you guys are used to it. Also, I would like to note, anyone who's on the Twitch channel right now, I'm probably not going to be doing many YouTube videos because it's just lack of motivation, really, if I'm being totally honest. I'm struggling with motivation at the moment to do some editing. Like, I think it's the whole idea that I have to do it, and then I'm not doing it because I enjoy it. I'm just doing it because I have to do it. I think setting a schedule up for editing is the mistake, and so from now on, like, there's no set date when I edit videos. I might just upload this to YouTube now. Like, I think it's straight across, low quality, and just so you guys can understand that I'm at least telling you guys, and I'm not like hiding the fact. And also, like, obviously, if I say anything in one of my other live streams, like, that's not going straight to YouTube. So I can put this in between and hopefully catch you guys up on a bit. So this is kind of Zimension update video, but a less professional one. And I hope to see you guys next time. People on YouTube, oh, by the way, I use guys as they, them. I just call everyone guys. Like, it's not that I denounce that there's girls there, it's just that I even call girls guys. Like, it sounds a bit weird, but it's like dude. Like, it was common to call even girls dudes. Some people will try and mix it up, call them dudettes, but I think it's best to just use it as a general term if you're just using it like, yo, what's up, mate? Mate is a good general term, but it sounds... could be taken out of context depending where you come from. So I'll see you guys around, and I'll try and upload when I can, but I want to take a bit more of a break with it coming up to Christmas, so I'll probably be doing a lot more streaming than I am editing, and then maybe crack down sometime start of next year. I can't promise that, but I will try to, at least if I've got those videos to upload. Even if I stopped streaming, you'd still have the videos to watch. And I'd still do a video every now and again, even if that were the case. Like an in-between video to update on what's really going on at the current time. Because a lot of these are past streams from weeks ago, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to upload all those in a finished state, so it takes a long time to edit, very long time. It took me 6 hours to make a 1 hour 20 video into a 40-minute video, and some videos might upload in a very unfinished state. My stream I just did, I wasn't happy with the quality, but I can't do anything about it because it's a lot harder to edit out a voice that's quieter than background music than it is to, like, the content is more than just someone playing a game. It's someone playing a game and commentating it. And that's what I'm doing. And I can't do that if you guys can't hear me. But I made the game volume really loud like that. And so obviously that created a lot of problems. You guys couldn't hear me. I know that no one would have been able to hear me. But I'm gonna upload it in that state anyway. And at least you've got the quality of the video. Like, the video quality is impeccable. And I'm gonna try and maintain that by uploading it in 1440p, because it looked really good, and you've still got the gameplay there. But in future, I will try and do something about that and try and make sure that the game volume isn't too loud, because you don't want it to be. So I've just lowered the decibels in the desktop audio. There we go. I don't know how quiet that is on stream, but it's just so you guys can hear me, so that the background music stays exactly what it is, background music. But this was the gameplay I was talking about. It was the volume of the game that was too loud. That's because I put an amplifier on desktop audio because the game was too quiet in the videos before. But the thing is, in a video where the game is too quiet, you can just edit the parts where the game's too quiet and make them louder in post-production. But you can't do that when it's the other way around and your voice is too quiet and the game's too loud. I had to lower my voice and amplify the game, and I did that too much. Also, I noticed like my voice was just naturally more quiet. This music's loud. That's some really loud Minecraft music. So obviously, that was a mistake. I amplified it too far. I should have done a test stream to make sure that the game wasn't too loud. And if I had have done a test first, maybe I could have avoided that footage all being kind of ruined. But it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I said some swear words that might have gotten me banned from Twitch, but thankfully it was so loud in the game's background volume with the just the background ambience that you couldn't actually hear what I said. I mean, you could sort of figure out what I said, but like, even with the volume on Twitch was up full blast, it was like, it made everything else definitely loud. It felt like I was in a factory trying to speak at a normal level like I am doing now. And as you can imagine, in an actual factory that wouldn't work. You've got all that machinery noise going on, and you wouldn't be able to hear me over the sound of like engines, fans and all that lot. And particle accelerators or whatever that thing was. So like, you've got that to come. You've got that to come, but that's going to be, I'm probably not releasing that video until next year. Because like I said, I've got all those other videos to go through first, and we're releasing them episodically, so it has to be in order. And then also, I've got all those Valheim videos before that, and all the Prince Persia videos, so it's all got to be in order, and it's all got to be clean, so I've got to edit out parts that don't exactly do well. I don't know how much I'm going to edit of Prince Persia, because there's not a lot that needs editing, but I'll try and bring it down. If there's like a part that I died and I played over, I'll just cut out all the middle where I'm messing about fighting them and cut to the part where I die, so that you guys can know I die, and then after that I'll cut to the part where I'm fighting again. Just so you guys understand, like, I'm going through the motions of that, but to save you the time of having to put up with me dying repeatedly, and seeing the same content repeatedly, I'll cut that part out. But keeping the idea that actually happened. But anyways, I've droned on long enough. like I said, I'll try and upload videos when I can, and I'm gonna upload this video so you guys can know all this. And then, you know, it's basically just a let's see, Zimension update. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this because I have all the title cards in files now. But yeah, basically that's everything I think I've covered thus far. I'll still be doing streams, although I think next week I'll just be doing the either Minecraft or Valheim stream. We'll see how it goes with this Minecraft stream on Saturday if we still do it. I'll be talking to Gold Fox about that. Who knows, maybe we might end up having to do another Friday stream if things don't work out, but I don't see myself editing this week because I just don't have the motivation for it. And when you get burned out on something, it's best to just leave it and not try and force it, because it'll make you dislike it even more. It's like going back to work or something. And you don't generally tend to enjoy that, and it makes you unhappy and makes all that rest you did beforehand seem pointless because you're getting all stressed again. It's going back to the stress, when really the vacation was for the point of vacation, for rest from that. I see it as work when you try and force yourself to do something. This is supposed to be a hobby, so I shouldn't force myself to do regular uploads, as long as I'm doing like every now and again. Like, heck, I could even do once a month, but if I try and schedule it, it's going to bog me down because I'm going to be like, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm forcing myself to do it. So instead, I'm just going to say I'll do a video when I feel like doing a video and leave it at that. I think that mentality is a good way to go because that's going to make me enjoy it more and do it because I'm wanting to do it, not because I have to do it. And I know that kind of throws consistency out of the window when it comes to YouTube. As long as I'm still uploading regular enough. See, that's the thing about the beauty about YouTube. It doesn't matter when you upload it. Like, there's no premiere, it's not a live stream. You're just uploading it, and people get round to it when they can. Which is just like you're getting round to it when you can. And so, they don't have to see it the day it comes out. It's not like Netflix, where it's like, oh, the next episode comes out every Friday or Saturday. Well, actually, usually it's on Wednesday or Thursday, but or Mondays or Tuesdays. It's generally in those weekdays, and then the weekend they just seem to have off. I don't know why. But yeah, I feel like scheduling is just not a good idea. I'll see you guys anyway. I said I was gonna stop blabbing, so I may as well do that. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next Zimension, which hopefully will be later today on my Prince of Persia stream. Bye bye.